remember how I said that there's two ways to tackle division word problems? So yesterday we did the dealing strategy, which we had the quotient was missing, so how many were in each group. Today we're going to do the measuring up strategy, where your divisor is missing, so you don't know how many groups you need. Okay, so I'm going to do my quotes, so I don't have to rewrite it, and I'm going to write measure up. And I am on page 49. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to write my objective at the top. So today I will divide using measuring up. Okay, let's look at our steps. I've already glued in my notes. Okay, so the only difference with measuring up, yesterday we learned that our quotient was missing, right? We had our total, we figured out how many groups, but we didn't know how many were in each group. That was our quotient. Today we're missing our divisor. We have our total, we know how many fit in each group, but we don't know how many groups we have. So we're going to take a look at how we can tackle that kind of problem. We don't know how many groups, how many boxes, how many cars can fit in your total. That's going to be our measuring up strategy. So step 1, identify the total number to be distributed. Okay, so we have our dividend. Okay, step 2, identify how many are in each group. Okay, so we know our quotient. Okay, step 3, measure up items to form groups. Okay, so we're going to circle. We're going to count how many fit in each car, each box, each chair, each room, depending on what they want us to do. And then 4 is count the number of groups. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is read all the way through, then use my cube strategy, then tackle my steps. So number 1, Oscar has 24 muffins, which he needs to put into boxes of 6. He has been given an additional 6 muffins by the store owner for being a valued customer. How many boxes will Oscar need in order to box up all the muffins? So I'm going to circle numbers. So I got 24 muffins here, boxes of 6, so each box can hold 6 muffins. He was given an additional 6 muffins. I'm going to underline my question. How many boxes will he need? I'm going to box additional because that tells me that we're going to what? Add some muffins. Okay, let's do our steps. Step 1, identify the total to be distributed. So what's my total amount I'm working with? Well, I know I'm working with muffins. How many muffins does Oscar have? Well, he had 24, but then he got 6 more. So now he has 30 muffins that he needs to put into boxes. Okay, let's see. We don't know how many boxes he needs, but we know that muffins fit in boxes of 6. So what I'm going to do is draw out my muffins. I'm not going to really draw out muffins. That would take a long time, but I'm just going to do some circles. So I'm going to draw 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, here are my 30 muffins. I need to put them into boxes of 6. I don't know how many boxes I need, but I know that each muffins fit in boxes of 6. So I'm going to start counting out or measuring up my items to form groups, and then I'm going to circle them. So I'm on step 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here's one box. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's another box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, evenly. Okay, so how many boxes will Oscar need? He needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Oscar will need 5 boxes. Okay, so therefore we know that 30 divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is equal to 5. Okay. Okay, let's look at number 2. A pet store has 20 fish that it must put into fish tanks. Each fish tank can hold only 8 fish. At the end of the day, 10 additional fish were delivered to the store. How many tanks are needed to house all the fish? Okay, so I'm going to circle my numbers. 20 fish. Each tank can only hold 8 fish. 10 additional fish. How many tanks are needed to house all the fish? I'm going to box additional because that tells me I'm going to add. Okay, so step 1, identify the total to be distributed. So I know I'm talking about fish. How much fish does the pet store have? Well, they had 20, but then they got how many more? 10. So now they have 30 fish. Okay, let's see. How many tanks are needed to house all the fish? Well, how many can fit? We need 8. So I'm going to draw out my 30 fish. And I'm just going to do X's for fish. You can draw out your fish if you want, but I'm just going to do X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. We got to figure out how many tanks we need. So we got to circle our groups. So I'm on step 3. I'm going to measure them up and form groups by circling. How many can each group hold? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's 1 tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got another tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left over. Okay. So we have 3 groups. Let's see. So our division problem would look like this. 30 divided by 8, because 8 can fit, would give you 3, remainder 6, right? 3 equal tanks, remainder 6. But in real life, you can't leave out 6 fish, right? They need a tank. You can't just throw them out. So in a real life problem, you can't have a remainder. You got to find a place for them. So the pet store will need 4 tanks, because even though the 4th tank isn't filled, they still need it because they're fish. So you still got to find a car for people to go into, right? You can't just leave people behind. So in a real life problem, you just need to add a new tank or a car or whatever you're working with to house those numbers. Okay? All right, let's turn the page. You're going to work on 1 tonight. Okay, so here's the problem I want you to work on today. So you have Natalia needs 9 apples to make an apple pie. Natalia has 25, already. Sarah surprised Natalia with 11 more apples. How many apple pies can she make? Okay, so using the measure up strategy, I want you to tackle this word problem.